Hello, Internet. I'm back. Believe it or not, doing it again. So, as those of you who may follow my Twitter feed know, for the past few weeks I've been working on a secret project, which is not at all secret because I've been announcing it on Twitter. But anyway, I'm working on setting up a rig to be streaming board games, which is difficult at best. But we're not quite there yet, still a couple weeks away, but it looks like it's going to happen, so that's cool. And in the meantime, I thought I would stream a little something related to board games. This is Tales from Candlekeep, Tomb of Annihilation. So, what the heck is this? You've probably never heard of it. That's a very hipster thing to say, isn't it? There is a long-running series of board games called the D&D Adventure System. I think it's called. I own, like, there's 5 of them. I own 4. Or maybe 6 of them. I own 5. I can go over there and check, but anyway. I own all but 1 of them. Played a whole bunch of them. Really like them. They're very structurally simple. They're basically a dungeon crawl where you're laying down random tiles and working your way through the dungeon, usually to a boss fight or to some objective or something like that. It's a very simplified kind of, it's a tabletop board game version of Dungeons & Dragons. There are preset characters that you pick. It's all cooperative, so it can be played solo, which is also very cool. But I had no idea that they made a video game version of it. And I just I don't even remember how I stumbled across this, but it was on Steam. It came out like almost a year ago. Yeah, about a year ago, I think. And, obviously it's a real niche thing, so I don't think it sold real well. I don't think there's going to be any more of them. Unfortunately, it's single player only, which is kind of a bummer, because this would be real cool to play like a board game multiplayer, because it is very much the board game. In fact, there's an option, there are extra stuff in here, but there is an option to just basically make it the board game rule set. But this is the one game in the series that I do not have, the Tomb of Annihilation. So I guess I kind of have them all now. But I'm just going to jump in, and we're going to sort of show step by step how it goes. Basically, it's a turn-based strategy game. But I've got a game going here. And so these are all the party members. These are all preset characters that just come with the game. And so there's a crafting system, which I don't... So in this version of the board game, there was more of an accent. They've been changing them up slowly as the board games get released. And they've been heading more and more towards campaign systems and sort of building it out to be a little bit more robust D&D-like. So in this video game version, at least, I don't know about the board game because, like I said, this is the one I don't own. There's a crafting system. There is a full campaign, like a storyline that you're going through, which is unusual for these. Usually it's just mission, mission, mission. And the missions do kind of connect, but there's nothing in between missions. There's no leveling up. There's no, it's just, this is the character. And you can, there's a kind of leveling up, but it's not real progression. It's just you can level up once if you spend X number of XP. But anyway, we should probably just jump in and I'll explain it as we go. So this is the campaign that I've had going for a while. As you can see, I've done a whole bunch of missions. The skulls are the missions I've done on normal. The red skulls are the missions I've done on hard. I'm getting to the point now where some of the harder missions are starting to happen. So, I figure this is a good point to jump in. I may not succeed, although I do get a special level 20 reward. You see a very rare chest. That's pretty good. So I think we're going to start. So the big ones are the story missions, and the smaller ones are these little sort of side things that you can go off and do. So we'll start with a simple side one to just kind of get warmed up, I think. Camp Swift Death. Someone is camped here. The bones and skulls lying around tells you that there was more than scary stories around their campfire. Okay, sure, we'll do this. So here's where you can select your party loadout. Now, the way the game works is you start out with just one hero, this ranger here, and you unlock them as you go. I've unlocked all of them now. You can, if you choose, go in and just bring, 3 or 2 or even 1. 1's tough, but I don't know if I want to go with a full party. I tend to like 4 as a number. 5 seems a bit much, and to be perfectly honest, this character here, Birdsong here, this bard cat person, is not terribly useful, and they always die, which is unfortunate. But I think maybe we'll let Birdsong sit this one out, and we'll take our ranger. I'm not even going to try an Ashara or Irakokra. What? Sure. Okay, that's what that is. The wizard, Dragonbait. That's a good name. The paladin, and Okawasha, our paladin here. One criticism I do have of the game, and this is not just this game, but this is like a lot of D&D stuff in general, is like a lot of games that were designed exclusively by white dudes, there is some problematic cultural depiction happening here. So a lot of this stuff is jungle adventures, and so there are characters that they're called Vegapygmies to begin with, and that's a bit of a problem to start with. But there's like, you know, they've taken all kinds of different like African and Caribbean cultures and just kind of mashed them together and like gone, oh well, there's voodoo, but also it's jungle, and like it's a bit problematic. Makes me squirm a little bit, much in the same way that like the Diablo 3 Witch Doctor kind of makes you squirm. It's like, oh, you know, no, this isn't right. Don't do this, guys. But anyway, we're gonna press on. We're gonna overlook that for now, but just be aware that I'm aware of it. No, we'll load in and we'll see how the game plays here. It's really quite fun, particularly if you are familiar with the board game, because like the thing about board games, of course, is they take a long time to set up. There's a lot of pieces. There's a lot of like, you need physical space, and sometimes you just want to jump in and do a quick mission or a quick dungeon or something. So anyway, as you can see, this is tile based, and what happens is so every character has stats, of course. I don't know if we can get to the stats. Here we go. So speed is how many individual squares that you can move at a single time. In any single turn, a character can do 2 actions. Only they can attack, they can move, or they can interact with an object. You can only ever attack once in a round. So you can move and move, you can move and attack, you can attack and move, but you can't attack and attack. So that's basically it. So the first thing we want to do is to reveal more tiles, you need to end your turn on an edge. And we can see obviously where the arrows are pointing and the directions that you go. Hey, yeah, it's a bit XCOM-y. Only not quite as punishing. Dude, I tried to play XCOM. So I hadn't got into XCOM, and then I got BattleTech, and BattleTech is very much based on XCOM, and so I went, hey, I really like this, I'm going to get XCOM, and then I tried. I can't get out of the first mission in XCOM. It is punishingly difficult, and I don't know, maybe I'm past the age where I can do this kind of thing anymore, but yeah. So yes, it is a little bit XCOM-y. Yeah, I don't know, man, I need help. But anyway, here we go. So we're going to take our wizard, which is probably not a good thing to do, because what happens when you reveal a tile is, of course, several things can spawn, and usually one of those things is a monster. And so we go in phases, right? So we're in the hero phase right now. So he's done his move. I could do another move if I wanted, but I don't want to. I want to explore this edge. And if you end your hero phase on an edge, you get to explore that tile. So we'll just do that. Boom, there's a tile. And of course, it spawned a monster and an encounter. So, you can spend adrenaline to cancel encounters. And in this case, I've got 2 adrenaline points, so I could cancel this encounter, which is a spell strike. Hey, yeah, no, hi, Jamie. Yeah, no, there's a long story here of a game of this that we did, which was based on the Underdark stuff. And there was a random, I think it was an encounter that one of our party members ended up being a monster in disguise, and the monster that it randomly drew was like a drider. I think it was like a giant spider. So it's like, it ended up being Jamie's character, and so it's like he pulled off his mask and suddenly he's a giant spider. It was untenable at best. Anyway, so we're going to cancel this encounter because encounters are almost always bad, and in this case, it's going to be bad. Yeah, I like the idea of it being a giant spider who was just like holding, because I think Jamie was playing Drizzt actually at the time, just holding like a Drizzt skin face just up in front of him. This is not the dark elf you're looking for. So we're going to cancel this encounter. And now we're in the villain phase, and of course in the villain phase, monsters do their thing. So Jamie, this look all familiar to you? Except they're all animated and cool. So now we're into the hero phase. We've got Dragonbait here. So Dragonbait can move and attack. So I am going to put Dragonbait here. He's going to use his Holy Avenger attack. Yeah, of course all your characters are cool in desktop. We know that. Hey, natural 20. Nice. Crit. Dead. So there is loot as well, and you can only carry 4 or 5 things at once. So if I want to pick up this Boots of Elvenkind, I have to destroy something, but I don't think I want them because they're just uncommon. When your hero, in your inventory, when your hero discovers a challenging tile, which is one that has an encounter, you have a 50% chance not to trigger an encounter. That's actually pretty good. So the XP does not work the same way as it does in the tabletop game. The XP is actually earned by the player, and there are levels. Like I'm level 19, you can see up in the corner there. And then you get like chest unlocks as you go up levels, and those chest unlocks usually have like rare crafting materials, and you can upgrade their equipment. I don't know if that's the case in this version of the board game, because this is the one I don't have. So it would be cool if it did, and I'll look into that because I may just have to pick that up because that seems really cool. I don't think... just in terms of quality, these Boots of Elvenkind are lower than everything else I'm carrying, and we want, of course, potions of healing. So I'm just going to scrap those. You do get crafting equipment or crafting mats when you decide not to take them. So. And that is the end of Dragonbait's phase. So now we've got our ranger. So I think our ranger should go over here and explore this edge. Let's spin it around here. And a monster and 2 traps and an encounter. Dark influence. Each hero or adjacent to an ambush site, which is what these little marker points are, takes damage. Nobody's adjacent to that, but nobody's this might actually be worth just taking, because on or adjacent to an ambush site, nobody is. Let's just take it. One second, I think I heard the door. I am expecting a delivery, so let me just check that out. Be right back. False alarm. Okay. So, where were we? Yeah, false alarm. That was not what I thought it was, but time for a refreshing beverage. What I'm expecting are some smart light bulbs. It wouldn't be all that exciting of an unboxing. Where are we? What are we doing? Okay, right, so it's the druid's turn, so I can just come over here and hit this raptor, or I can spawn my little familiar dude, which I'm going to do, and then come over here. And on his villain phase... Oh, come on, he missed. You really want those smart light bulb unboxings, huh? Let's see. What is our goals? That's one thing I didn't look at. We see, okay, survive and explore. So, explore 12 tiles. So we've explored 2 of 12 tiles and survive for 12 turns. Okay, we can do that. So bird dude is all the way over here. I can get adjacent to him. That seems weird. The burbs, yeah. I know that the bird dude has extra move points because, yeah, he can fly. And we'll hit him with this chromatic orb. Hey, that's definitely a hit. And considering it has 1 hit point, I think. There we go. Disco, yeah, it is very disco. And that's it for this turn. So since we're all over here, let's have Dragon Bait come. I don't want to deal with these traps. There's really no reason to deal with these traps because frequently there's treasure chests behind traps, but in this case there is not. So it's just pointless. Let's have Dragon Bait come over here, explore this edge. He'll use up both of his movement points. And more traps, but traps and a treasure chest. So, of course, you always risk triggering the trap. But let's get our ranger in here and see if we can... Yes, we got it. Now, of course, he's used up his move and his action in that. So he can't actually then walk over and open the treasure chest. We have to get somebody else to do that. And can our druid make it there in 1 turn? Yes, he can. So we get a bag of silver. Hey, money is good. And that's it for that turn. So we're either going to have to deal with those traps or get everybody to go back around here. I'm personally inclined to just go back to this edge. Gotta stop using the wizard to explore an edge. For reasons like this. 1 hit point down. That's alright. We're still in kind of the easy mode here. There are actually different modes. Jamie, you would be interested in this since you've played the board game before. There are things that can happen in this game that are only in the video game. Like there are these puzzle areas, which are really cool. But you do have the option of just like turning all that stuff off and making it exactly like the board game, which is good, but also the board game is notoriously difficult, as all co-op board games are, because they have to make it like it's difficult to win because it's co-op. Good question. Who does publish this? Let me see if I can. Thank you for the host. Jamie, I can't, it's like ACOM or something. If I go back to the main menu, I'm gonna like screw it up. So I'll look at that in a minute. Or, you know, you've got the internet in front of you, I'm sure. Let's see. Well, see, Dragon Bait cannot make it all the way over there with his move. But I should put him over there anyway. Just in case. This is going to use up both of his actions, but that's okay. Now, Ranger Dude, the nice thing is he's got a bow. So I can get... Thank you, Jamie, yes. Be calm. Good old them. It's unfortunate no one's heard of them because, I mean, I think they make mobile games mostly, but this is a worthwhile thing. I was surprised at how good an adaptation of the board game this is. So we'll get our ranger over here. He's gonna take his bow. He's gonna shoot his bow. Okay, 7 hits. Good. And dead. A scroll of disintegrate. Well, that's alright. And ranger ends his turn. So poor druid all the way back here. Scroll of disgrace. That'll be alright. When we design the Operation Pug board game, there will definitely be a scroll of disgrace. You get one every turn unless you do something to redeem yourself. I think we'll bring our druid over here and explore an edge, and that'll be his whole turn. 2 traps. And what is this? Oh yes, his little buddy has to come with him here. That seems like a place where things should go, but there's nothing there. I know I've had boss encounters in areas like this, but there's no boss there, so interesting. Okay, bird boy. Whatever. You're down a hit point, explore an edge. Uh-oh. Encounter. You are being watched. The closest monster to the active hero gains an advantage. Well, that's fine. There's no monsters. We can just let that happen. Unfortunately, we've got no edges to explore over here anymore. So, where is an explorable edge? Oh, of course. Of course. You know, the traps we were trying to avoid. Oh, wait, here we go. There's more explorable edges over here. Let's do that. Oh, no, don't. Oh. Probably should have done that in 2 stages. This requires a beverage. Yeah, I know, you'd think the pathfinding would be smart enough to go, don't purposely run through a trap, but, you know, BCom Studios. Another raptor. Ooh, you hit him and he got a disadvantage. So disadvantage means roll 2 dice and take the worst result. Good. The way I roll dice, that won't matter, so. Ranger dude's gotta come up here and shoot his bow. And this is very much how the board game plays. Often you will kill a monster in 1 shot. And that's his phase. Who's next? Druid. The druid who's always way behind everybody else. Okay, druid, don't go. You can't tell them, because if I click here, that will be his move, won't it? Or maybe not. Okay, good. You can, yeah, waypoints would be good. So this is fine. You can say this and then this, and it won't use up their entire move pool. So that's fine. Okay, here's one of those puzzles that I was talking about. These things don't happen. Yes, little buddy, thanks. These aren't in the board game. And I don't know if I want to do this right now. I mean, so there's 2 regular treasure chests here. That's probably not worth doing. The way this works is, it's real simple. So you take this statue here as the marker, and then you have to place a character on every point that it's marked in these little panels here. But of course they flip it around, so you have to kind of go, what is that? Yeah, it's nice. Believe me, the amount of like fiddling I would have to do to figure this out is not worth it for 2 regular chests. If there was this fancy chest in here, I would risk it, but nah, don't bother. Instead, you're gonna explore an edge. We've only got like what, 5 more tiles to explore, so. Eerie silence. A random hero gains a disadvantage and is stunned. We've got plenty of adrenaline. Let's cancel that. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. The wizard is... If the wizard can't handle it, the wizard shouldn't have come. That's all I'm saying. Divine Health. At the start of Dragonbait's hero phase, you may end 1 condition on Dragonbait before he activates. Let's do that. Let's end his disadvantage. I guess that's a special thing his character can do? Yes, it is. So Dragonbait, you're gonna come up and you're gonna hit this raptor with a sword. Not bad, good roll. Dead raptor. Now, Ranger dude, we'll explore this edge. No, they're not. This is an unexplored edge here, so yeah, we're good. The air feels heavy. Poison dart. Attack and stun the active hero. Nope. Nope. We'll cancel that. And Druid Dude. So Druid Dude can do a cool thing. He has a Velociraptor wild shape. So it's Raptor versus Raptor. Raptor on Raptor violence. Yep. That's exactly what that was. I love the fact that this little buddy here hasn't done anything. Here's the wizard that we shouldn't explore an edge with. Maybe we won't this time, actually. Let's be smart. And we'll put him here, ready for whatever spawns. How about that? That's tactics, right? We'll explore this edge with Dragonbait, who is a warrior. Oh, of course. How is this even a thing? We're going to have to go back here. I mean, looks like a fancy chest. Maybe we should actually try and disarm one of those traps. Oh, you're right. He is disadvantaged. Yeah. Thanks. That's this is why I need JB at every stream, because I don't tend to notice those things. Yeah, we'll try and disarm. Now, I think I have something that can disarm a trap with. Ring of Protection, Potion of Healing. Invisibility? No, I guess not. Maybe it's an innate thing. Choose 2 extra daily powers. Nope. I thought I had a trap thing with him, but I guess I don't. So we'll just try to... Oh! Critical fail! Oh, wow. Now that he's cleared the way, somebody else can go up there. Now, Raptor, are you going to be able to walk over here without triggering a trap? Let's find out. Good job. Open the chest. Potion of healing. Yeah, I know. We're going to have to deal with these. Like, there's one tile left. This is it. As soon as we expose this tile, we win. Come on. Oh. Okay, so we're not going to use Bird Boy to try and disarm a trap because, as Jamie has pointed out, he's at a disadvantage, and we will certainly fail that roll. So, Dragonbait, who can't get over there in one shot. Nevertheless, we can get him in place. Oh man, nobody can get there in one shot. Except Bird Boy, of course, but we're not going to do that. In the round. Bringing up the rear. The raptor and his homunculus. That's not good pathing. We're just gonna pass on this round for you, dude. And okay, Dragonbait's gonna try and disarm a trap. Nope, no, it's a 10 or higher. Dragonbait's a little beat up, but he can move to this edge. Yeah, Raptor and Homunculus. In glorious Technicolor. There we go. So there's the basics. What do we got? Ooh. A couple of fancy chests. Ooh, legendary diamonds. I have no idea what those are for, but... Level up. It's level 20. Okay, thanks. Good. And our very rare chest. Beholder hide. And platinum and a sapphire. So here's our final stats. Best hero defeated 2 monsters, explored 4 tiles. Alright. Alright. It's alright. So, Now this means, these little icons here mean there's something I can construct for these characters. And since Bird Boy gets beat up a lot, let's see what we've got for him. We can craft an accessory. A citrine pendant. +2 utility powers. Alright. We can do that. And that's probably it. I probably used up my mats. Yeah. So, let's see. Let's do another little side. Reconnaissance. Commander Portier asks you to conduct a reconnaissance in the jungle between Fort Belurian and Port Castiligar. Gliar. Whatever. That thing. Once you consider having explored this area enough, go back to Liara for your debrief. So just explore stuff. Okay. Maybe we'll bring Birdsong along just to have a laugh, because Birdsong is not good at anything. We'll bring everybody on this one. Explore 10 tiles. This shouldn't be that hard. And Dragon Bait goes first. And immediately we get one of these stupid things. Although, oh, that's weird. So this is a different one. This is like, you have to pick the one that combines all 3 shapes, I think, is how this works. This won't be hard to solve, or at least, like, it won't take that many tries in case I get it wrong, which I'm sure I will. So let's see, we got this sort of hourglassy thing here, which is like that. We've got this diamond, which is there as well, and this vesica. That's called a vesica. Which this does not have. Oh, yes, it does. Yeah, okay. Alright. Boom. As puzzles go, you know, not that difficult, but difficult enough. So he's not going to be able to take an action. No, he can just get there. So we'll have to use somebody else to open these chests. I think the way it works is once you open one chest, they both disappear. Nobody can get there in one turn. This is annoying. All right, whatever. Put him. Always put the wizard in the middle of the tile. Here's the new rule. You can't get there either, but we can explore an edge. Let's drive things forward. The druid is relatively tough. He's got 8 hit points. He can handle himself. Also no monsters, so we're fine. Cat person. Now this is, if you think it's bad to explore an edge with the wizard, try it with the cat bard. Let's just, you know, as an example. Skeleton, yeah, right. Oh, sure, go and attack the wizard. Thanks for not proving my point. Dragon bait. Ice this fool. Yeah, I know, it's AI. Always kill the wizard first. And that's it. Yeah. It's the opposite to what I, as an MMO player, like, I always kill the healer first. I think we'll open the one that looks fancier. What is this? Potion of Heroism. Always go for the lizard wizard. Yep, that's the rule. This fiery potion fills you with courage and strength. Adds 2 hit points. Spend this status to cancel a condition. That's okay, but it's still not as good as anything else we're carrying, so let's just chum that up. And I guess I can open both, but not on this round. The ranger's just standing here, you know. I'm just gonna hang out by these chests and, you know, it'll be fine. Oh, Bird Boy can get there. Let's do that. Potion of healing, always good. Our druid friend. What's our druid friend? Our druid friend is going to... Oh, yeah. See, I ended on an ambush site. That's a bad idea. Okay, good. Not sure if a regular chest is worth risking a trap. So I guess we'll get everybody back over to this edge here. Okay. Bird song. Encounter. Poison dart attacking something active here. Let's cancel that. See, this adrenaline thing is something that all of the board games that I have don't have that. I don't know if that's in this version of the board game or not. It is obviously in the video game version, but it's like you earn adrenaline as your turns go on, as you do stuff. And then you can spend that adrenaline to cancel encounters. Which I like a lot because encounters are bad. Okay, dragon bait. Well, see, there's a number of house rules that you can set up for the video game. That the video game seems to understand that like the board game is just too punishing because you hardly ever win. It's really hard to win the board game. So they set up a rule in here that I am going to use for our house games from now on, and that's normally in the board game when you, unless you explore an edge, like you have to explore an edge which will reveal a tile that will usually spawn a monster. If you don't do that, you have to draw an encounter. And that's a rule that this just does not have. You can just turn that off. You can turn it on too, which I'm obviously not going to do. But encounters are so bad that almost always it's better to explore an edge than risk getting an encounter. And that's really punishing. It's really hard to get through a level if you do that. So this board game just introduced like the house rule that I had already gone, no, that's bad. That's dumb. So it proves that our house rule was good. So let's explore this edge. Are we getting a monster like ever? Yeah, house rules rule. There's no monsters in this. There's just explore 10 tiles. This is kind of a lame. Oh right, there was a skeleton. You're right. All right, here we go. Ooh, what a fancy skeleton. And an encounter. Shattered tree. I can't spend adrenaline. I wonder why not. Oh wait, challenging tile, shattered tree, nothing happens. What? Okay, that's actually good. That's good. It means that there's you should trigger an encounter, but it wasn't a bad thing. That's a good. I like that encounter. Well, Bird Boy is way back here and can't get to anywhere useful, so let's bring you here. This skeleton's only got 1 hit point. Why does this skeleton look so fancy? I want to see who's controlling this skeleton. I think the ranger's controlling the skeleton. And we cannot see the skeleton's stats when it's not his turn. Okay. I don't know if I can... I don't have line of sight in anywhere that I can get to. Yeah, let's spawn our little buddy just for no reason. And next phase. Come on, homunculus. Again, cat person can't get to anywhere useful, but we'll get them in place. Dragon bait. Dragon bait can get to someplace useful. Next to the skeleton and hit them with a sword. Boom. What? Oh. So I bet you the reason that looked like a fancy pants skeleton was because that was a fancy pants skeleton that does something bad when it dies. Yeah. Warded skeleton. Yep. Cast disintegration. So I don't know why it picked the wizard. I guess maybe either it was random or, you know, next time we get a fancy pants monster, let's look at the stats. Let's Okay, well, that's the end of that round. On Ajara's round, which is coming up after this, we'll drink a potion, I think. Let's get to an edge. Okay. I think this is the little goblin-y dude. Dark Influence. Each hero on or adjacent to an ambush site takes damage. No, we'll just be canceling that. Batiri Warrior. Okay. Drink with the potion. We've got enough potions. Let's drink 2. And make the disco ball. Nice. And got one of those potions back. That's alright. We will not be exploring an edge. Thank you very much. But see, here's why that house rule makes sense. Because for characters like the wizard or a rogue or something that have low hit points, that have to think strategically, they're at a serious disadvantage if they are forced to explore an edge or draw an encounter, because you can't play them tactically then. You can't keep them in the back of the group and have the fighter go ahead and tank. So, like, this house rule makes, like, more tactical sense as well as just makes the game more fun. So I'm pro the no encounter house rule. We'll get to the edge. Oh. I love that little dude. He does come in handy every now and then. I have had him just straight up kill monsters before. It's just we're not getting those rolls right now. Okay, bird boy has to come in here, or girl. Who knows? We're gonna gender the cat person. Try it. Go for it. Do it. Come on. Oh. Oh, dodge. Nice. Didn't disarm the trap, but didn't take any damage either. That's alright. Yeah, exactly. I'll bet you that's not... We weren't the first people to come up with that house rule, I guarantee it. Dragon bait. You try. You try disarming this one. 12, that's it. Thank you, Dragon Bait. I hope that's a nickname. I hope it's not a nickname, actually. Well, there's no good scenario where your name being Dragon Bait is good, because either your parents named you that, or it's a nickname that you got because of something that happened, or you named yourself that, which I guess is the one good scenario. Let's open this chest. Pouch of copper. Better than a pouch of nothing. He's a dragonborn, whatever they're called. I can't remember in D&D what they're called, the lizard people. I think it might be Dragonborn Skyrim, right? Well, you know. Bait, quote unquote. Oh, we're at the end of the round. Alright. So we're not gonna... Here's the rule. Particularly not with a half hit point. Hey, I know. Drink another potion. Drink that free potion that you got. That's not his nickname, no. It's a job description. Here we go. Alright. But I guarantee these missions are taken right out of the board game. That is something that you would just do in the board game. 4 regular chests and 4 fancy chests. I don't know. Alright, lots of crafting mats. Sorial. Sorial, okay, sure. Again, the MVP of the round. Yeah, Drag. Well, he's a tank, right? Of course, he's gonna get the kills. Oh, we can craft stuff. I don't know. I'm still not. I don't have great confidence in the bard here. I think I'd rather craft something for our druid. And it's armor, and he's still got the lowest tier. So let's do that. And That's good. So let's see. We could go for the story mission, or we could do another little side quest. A Sirac's grip is tightening on the land of Chult. You can feel his presence getting stronger by the minute. Escape the death curse. The death curse, eh? Okay. Yeah, maybe. Priam. Okay, sure. We'll just... So, I should point out, obviously, that you can do different loadouts. Just like the board game, there's different powers that you can pick, and, you know, you have so many at will, so many utilities, and one daily, and you can change up what your build is. I just like the default. The default seems fine, so... It's a lot of characters to manage. Let's see what the death curse is. So a daily is, it's like a one-off. You can just use it once. Yeah. Well, you can use it once per mission, unless you happen to get lucky and pull a treasure card that says, oh, you can refresh a daily. Yeah, it's a one-shot. No, not per session, it's just per mission. Who's first? Ranger's first. That's okay. And a skeleton. Yeah, so basically the dailies are, if you use it, you can't use it again until something makes it recharge. So either the next mission, or you get a boon that recharges the power of your choice. You have to, if this was the board game, you just turn the card over and you can't turn it back over until something tells you to. Yeah, good. Bird song. Okay, so we could do this. It's bardic inspiration. Singing a song of valor and heroism. Bird song moves in for the attack. Attack one adjacent monster. Hit or miss. Up to 2 other heroes on bird song's tile gain an advantage. Now let's just make sure that there are, because that on their tile thing can be weird. Okay, yeah, there are a bunch of heroes. So let's do that. Maybe bird song will hit and that will kill the skeleton. Yes, he will. I like the strumming the lute, go for the stab. It's the good old lute and shank. And oh, choose between these 2 items. Wow, how about the very rare thing? We'll pick that. The chest of gold. Yeah, power cord. Yeah, I'm not going to use birdsong to explore an edge. We will use our druid with his new armor and cast our little homunculus. Whoa! Okay, here's something also that is new. There we go. Nice! I did not know that about... I need to learn more about Cyberpunk 2020. So there was an example of the homunculus being useful. He actually killed a monster. The other thing is, occasionally, rarely, you will get these spawns on tiles that are straw mans, which is great. But they act as like bait for monsters, so monsters will go and attack those instead of attacking a hero if they're closest to them, which is fantastic. So it's good to get one of these. So where are we here? Dragon bait's got to move in and hit the goblin dude. Yes, I guess that would literally, I don't know, I think there might be a level of AI that is involved with the straw man thing. I think maybe a boss wouldn't go for the straw man, but we'll see. And yes, dragon bait is exactly what that would be. So we have a thing here. It's quiet. Choose the monster or encounter category. The next of the chosen category will be automatically canceled unless it's a villain. Let's cancel the next encounter. We will not explore an edge, but we will get in place with our wizard. And we will explore an edge with the ranger. Oh, I should have looked at what our goal is here. Find the exit before the death curse reaches you. I don't know what's the death curse. I don't see this little counter or anything. I wonder how long we have until the death curse reaches us. Okay, Birdsong, what y'all doing? You cannot get adjacent to that thing. And you will not be happy. Well, maybe we should explore an edge. He's only down 1 hit point, and apparently we have to find the exit before the death curse reaches us, so maybe we should push forward and explore. Let's do that. Oh, that's a big-ass pterodactyl thing. Okay. Who attacked? It's a Terra folk. But Dragonbait dodged, which is good. Okay, Druid what will you do? You will... We like this dinosaur and dinosaur thing, so let's do that. Yeah, Jurassic Park made a lot of money last weekend, so let's cash in on that. And which tile is he standing on? Probably all of them. He's got an advantage. 19, nice. Did not kill him. This is a... he only had 3 hit points and they didn't kill him. That seems wrong. Ah, but... Our little homunculus saves the day. That's alright. We'll take that. So Dragonbait... Wait, hang on. Dragonbait can get adjacent to this zombie that I forgot was here. So why don't we just deal with him? Potion of healing, that's good. And we shouldn't use the wizard to explore an edge, but I'm concerned about the death curse. Let's risk it. Let's push on. Oh, great. Another giant pterodactyl, but high perception, you find a random object. It's a good encounter. It does happen. Found another potion. All right. That's good. Yeah, there are, even in the games that we have played, Jamie, there are occasionally good encounters. They're exceptionally rare. But they do happen. Just not to us. We are... Can I hit him from here? I can. Maybe we should get the fancy pants stuff happening here. I mean... He's only got 3 hit points. How much damage? Oh, if I hit him with this, then he'll take 7 damage. Let's just do that. And I've got an advantage. Nice shot. And I can move, which I will do. Death Curse. Challenging tile, Death Curse. 1 die is rolled. On an 18 or higher, lose a healing surge. Okay, that's not that bad. If heroes have no healing surges left, this has no effect. So it's better to not have healing surges? Okay. We have plenty of adrenaline. Let's just cancel that. I think maybe we're going to get a Death Curse every round now. That might be what the Death Curse is. Alright. Birdsong. Do your rock and shank. 1 critical fail. Ugh. Alright, whatever. Doesn't matter. We've got the Death Curse. You can get adjacent. Alright. And attack with your Raptory Pounce. That went well. Choose one of your powers to recharge. So here's an example of if I had a daily power that was spent, I could recharge it. I guess, yeah. I haven't canceled my wild shape yet. I don't know if it has a time limit, actually. Human form, cost free, damage 2. I can't remember if there's a... I may just get out of wild shape eventually, but we'll see. Yes, thank you, little homunculus. So, we're looking for that exit tile. I don't think that's the exit tile. Yep, death curse. Well, we still have plenty of adrenaline, so we'll cancel that. Yeah, this is what I thought. I got every new tile that we explore now, it's going to be a death curse. In which case, we really need to find the exit. Those are all trapped. That's not trapped. Let's go this way. Failed. Oh my god. Okay, so there's a countdown, apparently. Wow. I guess we'll try again. Hey, it happens. It wouldn't be a game if you couldn't lose. All right. So now we know. Don't meander. Always explore. Always explore the edge. That's the rule for this round, I think. Even with the wizard, we will explore edges. Unless it can kill them. Yeah, I don't know if I want to break the party up, but, you know, well, considering the cat bard just got 2 hit points down. Great. We'll spawn our homunculus and hope that it can get here. Yes. Oh, come on. It's got 1 hit point. Hit it. Explore an edge. Explore. That's not good. Death curse already? What? What's going on? Okay. Well. That's not good. Can't be spending time on puzzles. What do you think this is? Some kind of Dungeons and Dragons game? What is that? I want to know about this thing. Who controls that? There he is. Ah, why can't I not see the stats of a monster? Oh well. Oh well. There's a bit of an oversight design-wise. Oh, see, hang on. He's not done his move. I'm gonna move here. Haha. Oh, that was 2 boos. Bad. Very bad. Oh well. I'm a little tired of the death curse already. We didn't have the death curse this quickly before. Let's go raptor. We gotta deal with these enemies. Oh man. This is not going our way. Well, you can move 2 spaces? What is that? Okay, so there's no place I can go. Yeah, this is not great. There's no place I can go to get to an edge and have line of sight for a shot, unfortunately. I think it's time to deal with the monsters. Let's just do that. Now, if I do a lightning arrow, I can potentially take out both of these, maybe? Yeah, if I do lightning arrow on him... Oh, they're not adjacent, so it won't work. Damn it. Okay, we'll just stab him then. Stab the one that's got the most hit points. Here we go. Your hero dodges next attack. Okay, well that's good to know that I have. Bird boy. You can do your disco ball and explore an edge. So let's do that. 2. This is what I'm talking about with my rolls. Jamie knows. He's seen me roll dice. Okay, cat person. Try again maybe, and this time hit it. There you go. I will choose... Ooh, I will choose recovery and gain free hit points. That's what I will do. Yep. That was worth it. Ooh, and I can move. Okay. Explore an edge. We just gotta get out of here. That's the whole deal. Ugh. No time for treasure. Dragon bait. What are you? Another critter. Raptor. Okay. If I go here, I can't attack. No, I have no ranged attacks in raptor form. But maybe Pygmy Dude can get there? We'll see. We'll see. Cancel that death curse. I don't have line of sight on him, but so the way the ranged attack works is attack one monster within 2 tiles. So if I'm on this tile, I can still attack him. So if I go here, I can explore an edge and get a shot off on. Let's go here and shoot that guy. Okay, level up. Great. That's still worth it. Even if we fail, I've still leveled up, so. Now we explore edge. Oh! What is this? Yay! That was the exit tile. We did it. Man. That was hairy. 3 regular chests, that's it for that. What about all the death curse? Yeah, I think the ranger was the MVP there. Alright, well that looks like all of the little side missions. I think, how long have we been going here? Just over an hour. I think I'm gonna jump into this one story mission, see how it goes, and then we'll end the stream after that. So let's see what we got going on here. Nanny Poo Poo, yes, that's the thing. Nanny Poo Poo is pleased with you, what you've accomplished so far. Yeah, I know. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. I don't know if you saw, but there's some problematic cultural depictions, let's say, in this that's kind of uncomfortable. I think it comes from like all of these board games are based on old D&D properties, and I think the Tomb of Annihilation and stuff it's yeah, this is not, they ain't woke, that's for sure. What's the fact that they've got characters in here that are called pygmies? I mean, that's, and they're little short dudes, like, anyway, you know, old school D&D still has some hold, it's still here, and hopefully we can work past it. But anyway, Heart of Ubtao, Nanny Poo Poo is pleased with what you've accomplished so far. However, before she helps you on your quest, the witch doctor, of course, has a final request. A sorceress that goes by the name of Valindra Shadowmantle. That is a classic D&D name. Has been cursing this place with her magic. Just, you know, sitting around cursing with magic, as you do. Find her lair and drive the sorceress off this land. All right? Let's go look for Valindra. We'll bring everybody on this. I didn't check to see if we could upgrade anything. Oops. I remember reading an article a while ago about one of the newer D&D expansion packs for 5th edition that was, you know, taking place in a jungle environment, and it was like, y'all need to like get with 2018, and like there are resources out there. Even if you are not a person of color, there you can find out like what are the best ways to represent cultures that aren't just straight up appropriation or these weird mishmashings of different cultures. It's like, this is not difficult anymore, guys. You can, there's the internet out there. You can do your research. But anyway, let's not go down that road. I know that sorceress. She is an elven lich that hides behind a magic spell, which gives her the appearance of a young and attractive elf. Tread carefully. She might prove more dangerous, a very dangerous adversary. Translation: this is going to be a boss fight. All right, Cat Bard. Yes, we're using the Cat Bard to explore an edge. Oh, that can't be good. Spell Strike. A random spell is cast on the tile of the active hero, which contains 2 other heroes. We can cancel that. Let's cancel that. Let's go this way. Traps everywhere. It's almost like Valindra knows we're coming. I'm almost more wary of the treasure chests that don't have traps in front of them. That seems like a good instinct, but, you know, they're treasure chests. You gotta open them. Look at these treasure chests. What's going on? What's going on with the skull faces flying out of this one treasure chest? Oh wait, there's flying out of both of them. Okay. Of course I'm still gonna open it. You can't not open a treasure chest. One disappears, and I get a pouch of copper. Alright, well, that could have gone worse. I'm splitting up the party a little bit here. Maybe we need to tighten things up. Alright, not exploring an edge with the wizard. But we will with the bard. Oh, Jesus. This. Look at this. What is this? And we've got the Conan's father situation happening here. I think Dragonbait will go this way. Yeah, I know that the traps are trapped. Oh, come on. Is there no way we could go that isn't trapped? Nope. Nope. Every way is trapped. Okay. Point taken. Gotta disarm some traps. Crush fingers. Here we go. Rolling a die. Nope. 6 ain't gonna do it. 2 points down. We're gonna have to disarm another trap just to get off of this tile. But at least, oh wait, don't go through. Okay. And a bag of silver. That's good. And that's your turn. And now I'm gonna have to get these guys out of here so somebody else can move in to disarm these traps, or just disarm the traps on their turn. I think we'll do that. We will get you onto this tile though. Cat Bard, you just need to form up. Ain't nothing more for you to do. All right, Dragonbait. Can't do anything. No, so you're not going to do anything. All right, redeem yourself. Disarm this trap. That's not disarming the trap. That's not how that... What is going on? The healing ward. An ancient ward heals the monsters in the area as fast as you can wound them. Each villain phase of that hero is triggered. That trigger the trap until the trap is disarmed. All monsters within 1 tile of the square where the trap was triggered regain 1 hit point. Wow, that didn't go so well, did it, druid fella? Oh. Yeah, way to go. Nice. Well done. Let's see if the ranger can disarm that healing ward trap. Yes, he can. In my head, the ranger just turned and glared at the druid. Exploring the edge. A straw man and an encounter. Dark influence. Each hero on or adjacent to an ambush takes a damage. Who's adjacent to an... don't think anybody is. Oh, Cat Bard is. Alright, we'll cancel it. Yes. Null disarming and Wayne disarming, definitely. Wayne probably tried to reason with it. Where are we? Bird boy. I thought he was going to fly through that trap for a second. Cat Bard, you can get to an edge, so we will do that. And the monster. You have to say monster like that. Ah, that's not good. You, Dragon Bait, can... is that adjacent? That is adjacent. Go and hit that dinosaur with a sword. Nice, 19. That's how you do it. So all we're doing right now is looking for this sorceress. I haven't called up my little buddy yet. Let's do that. What happened? Oh, maybe I had. I just despawned him. Oops. Well, you know, this is not the druid's best day. Uh-oh. Hi, Valindra. We've been looking for you. I'm not sure your charm is working, but okay. So, the old hag wants me to leave, huh? Huh? I'm afraid you're going to have to be awfully convincing if you want Valindra's Shadow Mantle to go. Yeah, definitely preferred Gilligan. Okay, 15 hit points. I bet you she's got some stuff she can do. Okay, we gotta win this. I would like to go have lunch, and so in order to do that, I have to win this fight. That's how that works. Yeah, she's secretly a lich, but you know, you're not hiding it very well. You're a little pale. So we're gonna go. Well, you know, 15 hit points is a lot for this game. Let's do a thing. Let's do a fancy thing. Ice Storm. Causes the ring to create an ice storm covering a small area. Choose any tile within 4 tiles and attack each monster on that tile for 8 damage, and if it misses, still do 4 damage. I like those odds. Let's do that. Okay, good. Hits. Alright, that went well. End turn. Uh-oh. Oh, now what? Now what? Okay, disadvantage. Everybody is disadvantaged. That's... oh. Yeah, okay. Hey, I've got Melf's Acid Arrow. I remember that from, like, the AD&D 2nd edition. Oh, wait, no, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well, too late. Guess we're exploring an edge. We are also doing Melf's Acid Arrow. Okay, still hit. Oh, and she's poisoned. Nice. Good. This is good. This is not bad. Okay, that went okay. That's it. Bothersome. I suppose I'll make myself scarce after a while after all. To little hag, hello. And of course she escapes. Alright, good. That went better than I expected it to go. Alright. That looks alright. Birdsong is the MVP? I think not. Alright. Okay, sure. Well... even though Nanny Poo-Poo's appearance might suggest untrustworthiness, the old witch doctor kept her word and gave you your next breadcrumb on the trail you are following. She also provided a more precise map showing the tomb of the 9 gods in a monastery not too far from there called Kir Sabal. I suggest you head there at once. Alright, so we've opened up the next area. That's pretty good. And we can craft some stuff. Yeah, I know. I know. It's D&D. What are you gonna do? I mean, you know, Cat Bard got MVP. I think maybe we could honor that. We'll give something to the Cat Bard. There you go. Okay, well, I need to have some lunch, so I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. So there we go. There's Tales from Candlekeep, Tomb of Annihilation. It's the whole thing, and you know, maybe we'll pick this up in a future stream. But this is the warm up for the board game streams that should be happening, I think, probably in about 2 weeks or so. So anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.